All right, today we're diving into Madhya Pradesh, the state that sits right at the very heart of India. But its story? Well, it's about so much more than just geography.
So let's just start with a big question, one that's going to frame this whole explainer. What if the geographical heart of a country wasn't just its center, but was also poised to become its future economic engine? Okay, let's get into it. First, we need to understand the strategic core of this nation, what you might call its undiscovered heart. And you know what? The clue's right there in the name. Madhya Pradesh literally translates to central region. Its identity is completely inseparable from its location. It's woven right into the very words used to describe it.
Now, this is what's really fascinating. Its central, landlocked position, something you might see as a disadvantage, is actually a huge strength here. It's bordered by 5 major states, making it this essential junction for trade, logistics, and market access across the entire subcontinent. It's not isolated. No, it's connected to everything.
And this central role is even cemented by its geography. The Narmada River, which flows right through the state, has historically been seen as the traditional boundary between North and South India. So you see, Madhya Pradesh isn't just in the center, it is the center, the very point where the two halves of a nation meet. And this central location sets the stage for a story that is, and this is incredible, 30,000 years old. We're talking from prehistoric caves all the way to imperial grandeur. Just take a look at this timeline for a second. The scale here is just immense. We're starting 30,000 years ago with people living in the Bhimbetka rock shelters. Then we jump forward to the construction of the Great Stupa at Sanchi, then to the magnificent Khajuraho temples, and finally to the rise of powerful princely states like Gwalior and Indore. It's just a staggering journey through time. But this history isn't just a list of dates. It really makes you wonder, what stories do these ancient stones actually tell us about the people who lived there? Well, what's truly remarkable is the incredible continuity. The 30,000-year-old art you see in the Bhimbetka caves with its fine lines and dot patterns, it has a direct, unbroken link to the art still practiced by the modern Gonds and Bhil tribal communities today. That's not just history, that's a living history. And then you've got Khajuraho. I mean, beyond its world-famous sculptures, its real significance might just be as a symbol of tolerance. You have temples dedicated to both Hinduism and Jainism built right next to each other. That's a powerful testament to religious acceptance and cultural harmony, right there in stone. Okay, so let's jump from that deep, deep past right into the dynamic present, where the modern engine is really starting to roar to life. This part of the story is a tale of two very different cities and some truly stunning natural wonders. The state's modern growth is really powered by these two urban anchors that play very different but complementary roles. On one hand, you've got Bhopal, the administrative capital. It's the governmental nucleus providing stability and smart governance. And then you have Indore, the aggressive commercial engine, the financial hub, a real estate leader, and get this, consistently ranked as India's cleanest city. So one provides the structure, the other provides the drive. It's a perfect balance. But Madhya Pradesh is also this realm of incredible wilderness. It's known as India's tiger state for a very good reason. And the lush forests and grasslands you'll find in national parks like Kanha and Bandhavgarh, well, they're widely credited as the real-life inspiration for Rudyard Kipling's global classic, The Jungle Book. Pretty cool, right? And its natural wonders are globally unique. The Narmada River has carved this 8-kilometer gorge entirely out of pure white marble at a place called Betaget. It is a stunningly rare geological formation, one of only 3 like it known to exist anywhere in the world. Just one of 3. And hey, if 30,000 years of human history wasn't enough for you, how about this? Back in 1828, the very first dinosaur fossil in all of Asia was discovered right here. So this land's story isn't just about human history. It's about deep geological time. So with that incredible foundation from ancient art to dinosaurs, let's turn to the future, because this next part is all about forging a trillion-dollar economy, and it's backed by a clear and really ambitious plan. And that ambition, it's captured in a single, staggering number, $2.1 trillion US. That is the gross state domestic product, or GSDP, that Madhya Pradesh is targeting for the year 2047. That's a huge number. Now, that might sound like a fantasy, right? But look at the trend. The state has already increased its contribution to India's national economy from 3.6% to 4.6% over the last decade or so. So this huge goal, it's built on a foundation of real, proven, sustained growth.
So, how are they going to get there? Well, it all starts with this foundation of incredible resources. For instance, Madhya Pradesh is the only state in India that produces diamonds, the only one. On top of that, it's a major coal producer, it's a vital agricultural hub, and it's already investing heavily in green energy like biofuels. And they're building the industrial future to match that ambition. The strategy has a bunch of different parts. First, they're plugging directly into the nation's economic arteries, developing the Pithampur Special Economic Zone on the massive Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor. Second, they're building a knowledge economy, establishing Indore as a major IT hub with 4 dedicated zones. Third, they're rolling out the welcome mat for investment, with policies designed to help small and medium businesses thrive. And finally, they're physically connecting it all with huge infrastructure projects like the Monmouth Indore Railway Line. It's a really comprehensive blueprint for growth.
Which, of course, brings us all the way back to our big question. When you combine a 30,000-year legacy of stability and culture with a clear, ambitious plan for a trillion-dollar economy, you really have to ask, is India's geographical heart finally poised to become its future?